Hey Bronco fans, this is the Vista Sports Page. It's me, your host, the 6'6" Dream Machine, Trey Wormington, and with me, the man who knows everything about sports, Jordan Ballou.
I don't claim to know everything, but a good amount.
He knows everything. To start things off, though, UCO soccer, 10-0, undefeated.
10-0, Trey. Can you believe that? They're leading the MIAA. They take a big contest this weekend, Sunday afternoon, Central Missouri, who is 8-1-1 on the season, and they have one tie in conference. Their loss came out of conference. So a big deal this weekend. Sunday on campus here at UCO, the Broncos playing the Mules. This could be for the conference lead.
Yeah, and UCO, they bump up from 20 to 16th in the nation this week, and then Central Missouri, they're at, I believe, 8th or 9th, somewhere in the top 10 in the nation. I mean, with their second in the conference.
Right.
So who's first? Have you looked at that?
The Broncos are first in
Broncos
conference.
are first? I thought
UCO
we were
is number one in conference because they're undefeated in conference right now.
That makes sense.
But, this weekend is a big deal, like I said. But last weekend, going back on the road, the Broncos soccer team only allowed 3 total shots on goal. One at Fort Hays State and 2
no shots on goal. 3 shots got off. None were on goal. Kelsey Gibson sitting there taking a nap the whole game.
Right. I mean,
playing on her phone.
Soccer, if your back line's good, it makes the goalkeeper look really good.
Oh yeah, no. Then the back line, they've been insane all year. They've let off like 40 some odd shots all season.
Only 19
on goal, and only 2 have gone in the entire season, and 1 on the freshman keeper, Kelsey Gibson.
Yeah, the Broncos are outscoring their opponents 33-2. This season, an incredible number, especially just through 10 games. And on top of that, the Broncos swept all 3 MIAA offensive, defensive, and goalkeeper of the week awards.
Kelsey Gibson, the freshman goalie, obviously we talked about. She gets the goalie, and then the scoring was or the offensive was Katie Killian, who she's leading the Broncos with scores. I believe she has somewhere around 12, 13 goals, somewhere around that this season. She had a hat trick. Hats off.
Yeah. I don't think it was her only hat trick of the season.
No,
she's
had 2. I think she's had 2 or 3 so far this season. But I know she had a great game or great weekend this past week. And then who was the defensive? I cannot remember.
I can't think of her name either. Starts with the K. I know that. I know they're all.
Probably there's like 3 Katies on the team. All right, but we'll move from the pitch to the hardwood, but not basketball, not quite yet. Talking about volleyball, another top-ranked team for UCO.
The Bronco volleyball team has been around 20th recent weeks in the national polls. They went 1-1 last weekend, but they played the number 1 team in conference, which came out of nowhere, Washburn.
Yeah, a real middle of the road team. Right. They're usually pretty decent, not bad, not great. But then this season they've been turning heads. They're they moved up from about 12th, 13th to like 9th in the nation now, and then they're definitely contenders to take the MIAA over Kearney.
And not only that, they beat Kearney in the regular season.
They did.
And Kearney's a team that's historically dominated this conference, at least in recent years. But this Bronco team, they've been to the national tournament the last few years. They're looking to get back there. I think they will get back there, but really what they're playing for, and this weekend they hit the road going to the Northwest Missouri and Western Missouri road trip. They're really looking to get a good seed in conference, because the higher you are in conference, you host those first-round games, and then if you win that, and you move on, the highest seed hosts the rest of the tournament. So there is something to play for in the regular season conference championship. And so I know the Bronco volleyball team. They have good senior leaders too, so they have something going for them. Taylor Bevis absolutely kills it, pun intended.
Yes, she has. She's just under 300 kills on the season, which is she's top 15 in the nation for kills, and she's always killed. She's 2-time All-American, so that makes sense.
Well, and look, this team, they have history, and so they just got to finish out this regular season and look forward to the postseason where they can try to put something together and make a little bit of a run.
Yes. So moving on from volleyball to the gridiron. We're not going to talk about OU Texas. Not going to do it, so quit asking people. We're not talking. This is UCO, U Central. So we're talking about UCO. UCO football, homecoming, hosting the top leading offense in the MIAA, Central Missouri.
Yeah, this is a Central Missouri team that had high expectations at the beginning of the season. They've fallen twice. They're 3-2 on the year so far. They do have the number 1 passing offense in conference, 309 yards per game. But it could be a wet one this weekend, homecoming weekend for the Broncos. So it could be a wet one. So they could force it to be on the ground a little bit. So the Chos should be in their ponchos.
That's a good one right there. That was good. Yeah, they definitely have a high-powered offense. Some not crazy running backs, but they're quality athletes. Where they really excel is out wide. The receiver, they have a couple good transfer guys, a couple guys who were here last year, who just make explosive plays. I know I think number 8 or number 1, can't remember which one he was. He's made a couple, like Odell, just
incredible
catches.
Yeah.
And then, crazy enough, their starting quarterback, who was the MIAA Offensive Player of the Year last year over Chaz, which shenanigans on that one.
You have no bias.
Oh yeah, zero bias. I don't play, and it's not like I play football with or anything like that for UCO. But no, he went down in I believe week 2, week 3, and they've had a redshirt freshman starting quarterback starting for the rest of the season. He's been playing strong for the Mules. But forget about the Mules. Let's talk about UCO, UCO's football team. What do you think that they're going to have to do to pull out the win this weekend?
Well, look, it's all going to start up front for the Broncos offensively. The O-line has struggled against some more physical defensive fronts. The Pitt State game, look, they're the best team in the conference right now, and they have a big game this weekend against Northwestern. Fort Hays State, last week, obviously the shutout looks bad against the offense, but the offense has shown that they can put up numbers. They did so against what's historically been the best defense in the conference 2 weeks ago. So I think this could be a shootout. I think it could be a game where the Broncos score a lot of points, and Central Missouri could struggle to find the end zone like they have in the past with this backup quarterback. Last weekend it showed that they could struggle to find the end zone. So you never know. The Broncos could pull out a win, and I expect them to pull out a win. It's homecoming, a big bounce back week for UCO. Yeah, bees are hard, man.
Bees are tough. But that is all the time we have today for the Sports Page. Jordan, thanks for stopping by.
Trey. Appreciate it.
And we will see you guys next week.